Once upon a time, there was a king in a certain country. The king had many beautiful princesses. But the youngest princess was so beautiful that everyone was astonished whenever they saw her. The princess's favorite place was under an old bodhisattva tree in a big, dark forest. Near the castle, near a deep spring. She used to play by throwing her golden ball into the spring. One day, as the princess was playing as usual, the golden ball rolled out of her hand and fell into the spring. The spring was so deep that she could no longer see the golden ball. She was crying, wondering what to do, when a frog popped its head out of the spring and asked her, "Why are you crying?" "It's just me, a frog. I'm crying because my precious golden ball fell into the spring." "Oh, really? Then I'll bring you the golden ball. What will you give me in return?" "Anything. A kimono, pearls, jewels, or even a golden crown. Instead of that, I want you to be my friend. Let me eat at the same table as you, off the same golden plate as you, and sleep in the same bed. Then I'll pick up the golden ball for you. Of course, if you bring me the golden ball, I'll do just that." In his heart, he had no intention of keeping the frog's promise. But he said so for the sake of his precious ball. Hearing the princess's reply, the frog floated the golden ball from the bottom of the spring into his mouth and threw it onto the grass. The princess picked it up and returned to her castle with great joy. "Wait, don't leave me behind," said the princess, leaving the frog behind. The next day, while the princess was eating, she heard a voice calling her, and when she looked, it was the frog from yesterday. "Princess, what is going on?" When she told the king about the previous day, he said, "Princess, no matter what the reason, you have to keep your promise," and told her to invite the frog to the table. So the princess really didn't want to, but reluctantly invited the frog to the table. "Princess, please put him on a chair. Princess, please put him on the table. Princess, please let us eat from the same plate. Princess, I'm tired. Let's sleep together in my room. You promised." Even though it was a promise, the princess hated being with the frog. So she was cold towards him. The frog then said, "Well, Princess, I have one last request. Please kiss me, then I will return to the forest." The princess was very reluctant, but the frog promised that if she kissed him, he would return to the forest. So she kissed the frog on the cheek. Then, what awaited her, the frog turned into a friendly prince with beautiful eyes. The king liked the frog, and he married the princess. The prince had been cursed by an evil wizard and turned into a frog. He said that he would take the princess back to his country tomorrow. "You were the only one who rescued me from that spring. Thanks to you, the curse has been lifted. Thank you." Thanks to the king's help, the prince became the princess's husband. And they lived happily ever after.